Drake has finally announced Iceman Episode 3. Let's get right into this. So that's right. Like I said, Drake has announced Iceman Episode 3. This has been long awaited, ever since, obviously, which one came out in Episode 2. With that, we've been wondering, when's Episode 3 coming out? Because we knew that Episode 3 was going to be a thing. We just didn't know when it's coming out. Obviously, there was a whole bunch of theories. Honestly, a lot of fake insiders just throughout these last, 6 or so weeks. We finally made it. And shout out to, let me see, let me just get his name out here. I just want to make sure I say his name right. Licensed Drake and Driver. Bro, his theories have been absolutely insane. And he's actually been spot on. He got the Italy theory right. And yeah, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. Like, we knew that Drake was in Italy for a good amount of time. Probably like, almost 2 weeks, a week and a half or something. And yeah, it was all leading. On plot twist, there's a lot of hints leading to Italy being the place where Episode 3 is taking place at. And that has to do with obviously Pinocchio, stuff like that was on Episode 2, but also just the concept of blue, green, red. You're probably familiar with that after watching this video. But that was a big thing. Obviously, for Episode 1 was blue. Episode 1 was blue, Episode 2 was green. And now we're at the red. We're at the red phase, third, last phase. And also there's a whole bunch of things like in the songs where Drake was hinting at, like, we had blue, green, red, which is, just thinking about retrospect, that was a crazy song. It was hinting at everything, but also, even in, was it Sea and Tower, right? Some sexy songs for you, blue, green, red. Like, it's just there's a common theme there, and people just thought, oh damn, this is a reach. Nah, it has no meaning, but not the plot twist stuff was calculated. It was already shown that's calculated before, but man, it's really calculated because this is Episode 3. We knew we just know Episode 3 is all about revenge. This is the red button per se, and Iceman. This is the, honestly, I would say this is the real kickoff for Iceman. This is the real kickoff. This is where things are about to get nuclear, in my opinion. Because as you can see here, just look at this. Actually, before I even get to the actual, like, what he posted, just keep in mind that typically for Episode 1, Episode 2, when he announced the episode, he would announce it on the day of it releasing and also give the time. But here, he posted it today, which is Tuesday, about an hour or two ago. So I think it's like 8 p.m. Eastern or so, maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit later than that. But he posted it 2 days in advance because this episode is actually coming out Thursday, which is, it's not following the pattern or trend that we previously had. And also, he just said Thursday blank p.m. Eastern, which means maybe he doesn't know what time is coming out still, or maybe it's a surprise. He's trying to build up hype. That's another thing. Either way, this all just, like, even at the time, he still might just be trying to genuinely figure it out. Even if you say that, the fact that he posted this announcement for the episode 2 days in advance, it just lets you know everything. This episode, this is one that he thinks this is the one, okay? This is the big one. Episode 1, Episode 2, he didn't do it for. This is the big one. And we know Episode 3, the red phase, this is the red button. Supposedly it's the red button. If it turns out to not be the red button, oh man. It's gonna be, I think a lot of us Drake fans are gonna be disappointed. But that's it. He posted the Iceman Episode 3, but here's the thing, the font obviously is different. It's a unique type of font, but I feel like it works well. And also, obviously, the main thing is the red. We have the red here, which means it just confirms the blue, green, red theory. And also, it confirms the fact that this is going to most likely be a revenge, a bar-hitting track. Who knows, it could be a timestamp track. But you just assume, based off of just the trends of the last episodes, how, like in Episode 1, we had, what did I miss? But also in that he previewed the beat for which we then got in Episode 2. So if you go off that trend, the beat at the end of Episode 2, which is fire, man. That was a fire beat, and I think Boy Wonder helped produce that, which is, it was amazing. Where he's saying, like, I let the scene tower up tonight or whatever. That's probably the one we're gonna get. You just assume it's that one, but I could be wrong. And also, I don't know, there might be a beat switch in that. We really don't know. But that beat so hard. You can just tell he's gonna be, bro, it's just gonna be going off on people. Just bearing them, to say the least. This could be the content of it. Obviously, we're assuming it's gonna be maybe beef oriented, UMG oriented, so just something like that. It's gonna have dirt in it. That's what we're assuming. He's gonna just expose things, to say the least. It's kind of crazy. It's honestly kind of crazy that we're finally getting this. And also the theories are that maybe because he's doing this in advance, also like I said, to build up hype, but also because he's trying to build up hype because the album might be coming out very soon. Like people are assuming that the album might come out with the episode, which I've been seeing beforehand. Like for example, the episode drops. Obviously, we assume it'll drop at 9 p.m. again, like how the trend's been going. But this is kind of off trend, so maybe it's an earlier time. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know if the album's gonna drop. That is pretty hype, but also is kind of cope at the same time. Realistically, we might just get maybe also the episode itself, but an album cover reveal or a release date, maybe both. I don't know, something like that. Saying the album's gonna drop is kind of insane, but it could be that maybe the album drops the week after. I see that being more likely than the album dropping with the episode itself, like this week, because I feel that's crazy. That's crazy for yeah. I feel that'd be going hella quick. But who knows? It's Drake. I know Drake is he does what he wants. You know what I mean? Right, this is him. But yeah, like I said, we're assuming this is in Italy, just because we knew he had a tour date today. So that rumor of it being today was that was unlikely. But he has a show in I think France on the 7th, if I'm not wrong. So he has a few days in Italy still, and this is on the Thursday, which would be, let's see, September 4th. September 4th. So definitely it's going to be in Italy. And we know that with the Pinocchio theme, plot twist, like Italian themed posts, Italy has a big theme in this. The whole Pinocchio thing, if you know what I'm going at. So yeah, expect the actual. I know there's rumor going on that he's going to be in like an auditorium, like that red auditorium that I think was connected to Pinocchio, if I'm not wrong. That'd be really cool if it happened because the red theme in it as well. But this is going to be the most. This is going to be the most cinematic theater type of episode you can think of out of the Iceman episodes. This is one. He's going to go all out for this, and I don't know. I feel like kind of like What's the Dirt's been saying that. I think he's gonna have the whole crew out, the whole OVO crew out, because What's the Dirt saying that day ones are with him. They've been with him in Italy, which is not the usual. So kind of like a No Face Part 2 thing. If you remember from that music video where he had the whole crew out, like bro, he had like so many OVO members out there, bro. Day ones, it was insane. Like that was, it's pretty cool. But also you got to think about it. He had the bag in episode 2, so maybe it's gonna get revealed in episode 3. What's in that bag? The dirt. What's the dirt? No pun intended, but something big's getting revealed. And I'm not meaning like just like the album release date or like the album cover. Literally like in the content, the lyrics, like some big stuff's gonna get revealed. This is the red button, man. This is the red button. But in terms of actually what people are saying, this is from this kind of good on the OVO column. But you said, why did Drake use this certain font for Iceman Episode 3? It's the same font used for a book called A Torch to the Enemy, the shattering story of U.S. air power and the fire raids that destroyed Japan. Drake's going to be dropping something heavy on Thursday. Be there. And you might be thinking this is a reach, but then again, all the plot twists has been calculated. People were saying the blue, green, red thing was kind of a reach, but look where we're at now. Blue, green, red worked perfectly. Same with the Italy, like the Italy concept as well. It's all connecting together now. Like people wanted Drake to be very calculated, very like a calculated world, cryptic kind of messaging, symbolism type thing, and here it is. So I wouldn't even you might think this is kind of coping, this is kind of a reach, but at this point, I don't even think so. I think this is probably true. Like we know it's gonna be a bomb. We know that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be something huge. I'm hoping it's a timestamp track, him just going crazy. But it's going to be a bar heavy track regardless. That's all I'm saying. And then the person followed up by saying Drake on Scene Tower. And that's Drake said, back for plan tonight. Cancel Japan tonight. Tokyo down for the boy, but the plane is on land tonight. You see where it connects? It's pretty self-explanatory there. But we know that we're gearing up for something pretty big with Iceman Episode 3. Maybe we get a tracklist reveal or something, but that'd be kind of crazy because that means the album would be coming out like the same night. So that'd be kind of cope. But then again, anything could happen. But this kind of means that we're inching closer towards the album. Who knows how much closer, but this is a good step. Finally getting episode 3 out. And this is going to be, you just kind of assume this last episode, this is the bomb. This is like the peak, the pinnacle of it. And then we should get the album eventually. Who knows when. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. This is pretty insane. I just want to talk about this because I've been waiting for this personally. Iceman episode 3. This is a revenge arc, bro. This is what Iceman's all about. We're gonna find out about this. Anyways, that's about it. I feel like I talked about pretty much the things I wanted to in this. Might be missing some things because there's a lot of memes from this, from just what he posted. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.